After-hours clubs typically stay open past 2 a.m. For some, it's where they go after leaving a nightclub, and many times people can bring in their own alcohol. However, there have been several instances where these establishments have had no alcohol permit to sell alcohol or even allow it on their property.
These sometimes are just vacant buildings. We've seen this in the last few months that people are just going in, possibly even in places without electricity, without running water, just a building that is not on law enforcement's radar. It's certainly not on ABC's radar.
The city parish ordinance does not allow alcohol to be served or sold after 2 a.m. at any licensed building.
Well, first of all, you have to understand that after hours are not supposed to have BYOB. The only people that can hold BYOB in their facilities are the ones with an alcohol license.
East Baton Rouge Councilman Daryl Hurst says they are now working to get procedures in place so that after hours are held accountable.
That's why truancy and curfew are also going to be a part of what we do as a public safety plan to go along with the policing of the after hour spots. It's not to control the people, but it's to control the violence.
We have reported on several shootings at or near an after-hours clubs in Baton Rouge. In February, LaDerica Stewart was killed in a hit and run after leaving the Little Blue House on Plank Road. And in June, Pernisha Wagner was shot and killed near the Big Blue House on Choctaw Drive.
This is not about controlling fun. This is about putting proper mechanisms in place to mitigate violence in our community, to make sure that the parents have control of their kids, and to make sure that we don't have public outcries because we have people who are victims of senseless violence in the parish and in the city of Baton Rouge.
While after-hours clubs have been known to cause disturbances, we took a trip to a typical nightclub on Greenwell Springs Road where a party was being advertised as BYOB or bring your own liquor to get an idea of what happens during these types of events. During our time there, you can see people bringing their own alcohol into the establishment, guns being toted around, and a parking lot full of cars and people. They, unlike some other clubs, do have a liquor license.
So there's been several times with the Angels nightclub where I personally have had to dial 911 because they've packed up Greenwell Springs and cars are blocking all 4 lanes and drag racing and doing donuts and wrecks are happening and gunshots have fired. So I personally dial 911 to make sure that my constituents were safe.
We reached out to the city to get more information on what specific license is needed to operate as a BYOB facility. And we also reached out to the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office to see how they're monitoring these establishments. They have not got back to us yet as of news time. Live in Baton Rouge, Haley Jefferson, WBRZ News 2.